Hey guys! Just a very short quick video here for those who possibly should be nearing getting the Precision Strike mod, but not to fear if not. So that is the rank 23 Night Wave reward for the Tonkor, and it's hitting an enemy directly with the grenade increases reload speed by 150% for 5 seconds. I'm just gonna quickly go demo that for you guys in Simulacrum. Oh, wrong place. I went to my dojo instead. Still haven't waken up. Here we go. Okay, so just a quick revision over the mod itself and the build in comparison to what we normally probably put in as a prime fast hands because of the reload speed on the Tonkor being extremely slow. In my opinion, it was pretty slow for the old one anyway. But weirdly enough, I noticed this was somewhat bizarre. The reload speed on its own was 1.5, but it actually dropped down to 1.0 when I put in a prime fast hands. Unless my eyes was totally playing tricks on me, yes it does. So in that reason itself, the reload actually drops. And I guess it's a good thing because it means faster reload. I don't know what I'm thinking there. I somewhat thought it was the other way around, that the lower the number that it'd be faster, but it's absolutely not the case. So that was just totally like my brain not thinking last night. What's my mod gone? Alright. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't show up when I want to type it. Let's try again. Yeah, that is actually interesting. So if you want to type in for the mod Precision Strike, it doesn't show up in your search bar at all. Which I thought really odd. Perhaps it's a bug. Maybe in the Simulacrum it's a bug. I'll check that out actually after I'm out. But no, you can't search it up for some reason. But it is there. It is definitely there. Yeah. Yeah, so in my opinion, although you lose the 0.5 on the reload, which isn't really a big massive detrimental thing, it honestly feels probably just about the same, honestly. Just a little bit faster, just a tiny bit. So this one is basically you just need to land a grenade onto your enemy and you instantly get 150% reload speed. And you honestly, it's really good because it's less mod capacity in comparison to the Prime Fast Hands, and you instantly get it. And all you have to do is land a grenade onto your enemy, and you get it for 5 seconds reload. It literally is almost infinite here. Very simple mod, nothing very specific, but the reload definitely feels faster in my opinion in comparison to the Prime Fast Hands. And definitely less capacity as I just mentioned, so it's a bonus for me. But with the honestly, I guess if you're using it on the normal Tonkur, it's not going to be that bad, honestly. But I feel for the Kuva Tonkur, because of the 5 forma thing, in order to get yourself like master rank points and stuff whatnot, it's actually really probably doesn't matter at the end of the day. It really is down to your personal preference. That was with the precision strike in itself. Honestly, I don't even think you'll be able to tell too much of it. It's just slightly faster in my opinion. But yeah, definitely less mod capacity on the mod itself. Because that's a 7. You've got 7 polarity points on that. And in comparison to what you would get like a 50% just, or maybe it's a tiny little bit more of the 55% though. Because I don't max mines. I didn't see the point of getting that. Wasting that much more ender for a max of 5%. So I would literally say, because with a 5 forma Kuva Tonkur, you're not really going to have much issue with, like, you know, the mod capacity, but again, I think it's really down to the players. You might get it if you got a full max one. It might just be that tiny little bit faster, but I guess down to personal preference. Yeah, definitely, I would say it feels faster. It definitely feels faster. Yeah, definitely faster. For the Tonkur itself, the reload is pretty good. Just, I feel the precision strike was definitely smoother when it comes to the reload. But that being said, yeah, I definitely prefer the precision strike anyway. And the habit of me trying to always search it up in the search bar is never gonna happen because it won't show up. For some reason it just won't show up. There you go. Actually, while I want to do this, I'm gonna pull up my old Tonkor. And just look at that build as well, because it's an outdated build possibly, because it's been a while since I played with my old Tonkor. Because back then we were thriving onto the corrosive. But in this case in time, it really doesn't matter, since we are looking for like the speed of things. There we go. I would definitely say the precision strike possibly might be better. Actually, you know what? It's really worth testing this out, because I think Kuva Tonkor being better on the reload, but if you don't have a Kuva Tonkor, the Tonkor itself might actually work better. Let's have a look. Oh wow, now it's coming up. It definitely wasn't coming up full, so no, it must have bugged for some reason. Yeah, for some reason it didn't want to show up on the other one, but it shows up here. Okay, and I guess it's going to be more apparent, being that it's now gone back to its original 1.7 on reload. And let's just see how it flows. So I would say this mod originally designed for the Tonkor itself is better. Doesn't feel massively different when you use it on the Kuva Tonkor, but when you're using just the normal Tonkor, it's definitely definitely better. It feels smoother. It's just like infinite reload firing. But in order for this to trigger, you must literally land your grenade on them. And it's really not hard. It's really not hard to land a grenade onto them. So you can see it's there is that like some loading time, and then sometimes I guess when you're in a dire situation, that slight delay in the reload could mean your death. But you can see how slow it is, even when it's not really hitting that precision strike ability. Okay. Let's see. So even with a Prime Fast Hands in itself, it's going to be a 1.1. Let's see. So yeah, I would say if you were doing a build and you were looking to maybe use less formas on the normal Tonkor, which I don't really see any point of doing that anymore because you have the Kuva Tonkor. It's a lot better. And mod capacity is definitely never an issue for Kuva Tonkor. But just using it on the normal Tonkor, I guess the precision strike will definitely win in my favor if I was very concerned in terms of like using less formas on it. So But that being said, I already have a 5 forma Tonkor, so it's a bit hard to say. You might get away with it being 4 forma. Depends. Depends on your build. But yeah, you guys could possibly see it in terms of how I'm firing, that it definitely feels a tiny notch slower in comparison to the Precision Strike mod itself. Alright, one last time for you guys. Yep, I would definitely say the feel of it is smoother. Way smoother. But some people might not really notice it all that much, honestly. Again, possibly a very big personal preference. But for those who are short on the sort of mod capacity for their Tonker builds, fear not, because Precision Strike is here. Of what is a 7 capacity versus an 11 capacity of a nearly max prime fast hands of 50% extra speed, this definitely takes the cake. Okay, so that's that really. I hope to share another video with you sometime soon, so have fun for now.